Yo, AI is getting insane. And I don't want to be the kind of person like, I told you so. But like, even like 2 years ago, I was already thinking, was it 2 years ago? Whenever ChatGPT came out, I already knew, yeah, this thing is going to go crazy in the future. I didn't know it was going to advance this fast, obviously, but I knew it was just going to be crazy in the future. And we're already seeing diabolical things with AI. From obviously the photo generation, which we're familiar with, but I just watched a video on it basically was saying that AI can basically copy how we write. So our handwriting, it can basically copy it, which is actually insane. So like the you can limit it to like just completed schoolwork, stuff like that. Plagiarizing, yeah, that's bad. But the worst thing is like doing signatures. So just like plagiarizing signatures for like bank statements, titles, I don't know, whatever you could think of. But that's actually crazy. And I don't know how I didn't think of that. Like that is probably one of the most scary things out. Not one of the most. There's way more scary. There's scarier things than that. Like making someone commit a crime that they never committed, making someone say something they never said. That's obviously way worse. But being able to copy a perfect signature perfectly and make it look like it was that person that wrote it, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing is, no, I didn't. I didn't know. I didn't know this was gonna happen. But what I'm trying to say is like, I expected AI to get crazier and crazier. I expect AI to get even be like, obviously everyone now everyone has the expectation that AI is gonna go further and further. But even back then, it was obvious that AI was really gonna go crazy. All these companies putting a bunch of money into AI. They're banking on it. Our whole country's banking on it. Like it's gonna go far. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna go far. It's gonna go way further than this. Good or bad? I would say mostly bad. But maybe we'll be able to change that. And also another thing is, some of these AI, what do you call them? AI scientists, I guess. AI engineers. Some of them don't even know. Apparently, I heard this. I don't know if it's true. But they don't even know how the AI actually works itself. They just know how to, I guess, handle it. But they don't actually know the insides of the AI, inside and out. Which is absolutely, that's crazy. Sorry, I just heard something. But that's wild to me. Like, you don't know how your own thing works. And also, I believe this is true. I watched another video saying that if you allow AI to communicate in its own language, like, or it's basically its thought process, you can see its thought process. If you allow it to use its own thought process, which I believe is zeros and ones, it can accelerate really fast. But that's at the cost of not actually knowing what it's thinking at that moment. But if you revert it to an actual human language, like let's say English, for example, it will actually slow down. So we have to, like, we're basically betting on scientists that they'll take measures to revert it back into English so they can know what the AI is thinking in terms of morality, which they probably, AI clankers probably don't have none, but like in terms of that, and like different situations, see what their thought process is and try to train them to make them more, not more human, just more, I guess, empathetic, compassionate, which I would say is impossible because they're a machine, but maybe you can find a way. I mean, I'm not a scientist. I don't know nothing. I'm dumb when it comes to this type of stuff. But like, it's crazy. Like, we already, most of us, I'm speaking for myself here too, we don't even know how the tech works every day that we use. Like the insides out. We might know this, like the surface level things. We might know, yeah, HDMI, all that, CPU, GPU, maybe even how to make. Some of y'all don't even know how to make a CPU from that one video on YouTube. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's crazy, man. Like, I genuinely don't know how a lot of stuff works. A lot of electronics. Like, how do we get? Oh, I mean, I know how we get Wi-Fi, but like, how do they actually, like, how did they invent Wi-Fi? I don't know that. You could call me stupid for that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't worry, bro. I know. But that's crazy. Like, the computers. What's actually going on? It's a bunch of zeros and ones, and it's making a video game. It's making Fortnite. It's making Call of Duty. Like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy enough. And then we got AI over here making AI generated images that look so realistic. Not even just images, videos that look so realistic. Or some of them are starting to look more realistic. You can still spot flaws, but when I hate when people try to be so arrogant and ignorant when they're like, oh yeah, we'll always be able to spot the flaws. Yeah, I can tell when it's AI. Like, bro, it doesn't matter if you could tell right now. You're not gonna be able to tell in 2 years. 2 years. That's how little I think it's gonna advance. I mean, that's how fast I believe it's gonna advance. Where we're at the point where you can't even tell what's AI, what's real. 2 years. That's what I think. That's what I'm throwing that out there. 2025, 2027. That's what I'm throwing out there. But yeah, when people were just assuming that they'll always be able to know. Oh yeah, look, bro. He eats kind of weird. That's how you know it's AI. He's not fully swallowing. Like, bro, the AI is smart enough to fix that. Come on now. Like, you're not gonna be able to tell in 2 years. Give it 2 years. That's what I'm saying. That's my prediction. But yeah, bro, like, it's generally crazy. And even like, I believe YouTube has like a AI, basically like an AI like algorithm. And people at YouTube, like that work at YouTube, there was this guy that worked at YouTube. He said he didn't even know how the algorithm worked, which is actually kind of crazy. Like obviously we have an idea, like we have a surface level idea, but we don't actually know what YouTube, the AI, whatever algorithm is actually thinking. But that's crazy to me. Like, we don't know how it works, how it chooses to, how did it give you this video? We kind of do know. Like, maybe if you were have these interests, I'll put that video on there. Maybe by luck, I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. And like now, like when AI first popped up, a lot of people were surprised. Me too. Like ChatGPT. ChatGPT, was it even the first? I don't know. Probably not. But like to us it seems pretty like not normal, but like it seems, how do you say it, fathomable. It seems possible that, oh yeah, AI, like that's a thing. But if you were to go back in time, grab a kid from, I don't know, the Victorian era, grab a kid from the caveman era, bro, they would actually think it's witchcraft, bro. They would genuinely, and I wouldn't blame them. I would not blame them. Because like how are you gonna tell me it can recreate a video of whatever you tell it? It can make a somewhat realistic video of whatever you tell it. That is crazy to me. Like, think about it. Like, if you didn't know anything about tech, it's like, but yeah, that's crazy. Like, if you were to take someone from a different time, put him right now, they'll start rebuking that in the name of Jesus. I'll be like, yeah, bro, you go ahead, bro. Nah, but what was I gonna say? Oh, how AI also, like, even though it can do some cool stuff, obviously, like that isn't nefarious, it isn't inherently bad. Maybe like make animations, but I feel like just knowing it's AI, like obviously if I don't know it's AI, then I'll be like, oh, it's kind of cool. But once I know it's AI, I'm like, that means a human didn't actually create this. It's not. You could say it's creative work, but it's not really creative human thinking. It's just, you could call it slop, but like some stuff with AI actually looks pretty good, like some animation and stuff. So you can't always call it slop, but like, I don't know. I just don't like knowing that what I'm looking at on the screen is something that a human didn't make. It was a machine. I don't know. I just feel some type of way about that. I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy AI media. I mean, like using AI, incorporating it into human work. I think that's fine as long as it's just making things easier, convenient. Even though convenience isn't always good, you can say. But I mean, as long as it's not taking the soul out of the work, like a lot of people say, the soul of the artist. Because I mean, it's a machine, it doesn't have no soul. It's not gonna, bro. Like, I know in the future, the machines are gonna try to convince people that they have souls. Like, no, you don't, bro. You're just a machine. But the future is interesting, bro. Not just interesting, but also a little scary, you know. Like, I'm not trying to overthink. I'm just thinking it's cool, Loki. Cause look at the future. I think it will generally turn into a cyberpunk type of thing. I don't know when, like, but as I said, my 2-year prediction for when AI images become indistinguishable from real images or videos. 2 years, bro. Give me that. 2 years. It's also pretty cool to see like how, and it's like insane to see how fast we've changed. We as in like the human race from, bro, like from, not Remy. But what was I gonna say? Oh, it's crazy how fast we advance. Like the first little, but it took less than 70 years. I'm guessing. I don't know. It could be 70, 100, 50, somewhere around there, which is crazy. Like that's one lifetime. That's one person that could experience all this. And like what a phrase that people say, like we were born too early to explore the earth or discover the earth, born too late to discover or explore the universe. And yeah, I'll lucky agree with them on that. Like it could still be like we didn't get to fully be the first ones to discover something on earth. Obviously still stuff being discovered, but like it's harder now. It's just you got to be more specific, more, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word? More like you look for those type of things. But back then, you could like stumble across something new that no one has ever seen before, and that would just be so cool to do. But the phrase where it says born too early to discover the earth, born too late to discover the universe, to explore the universe, I'll say that we're born just in time to see the rise of AI and technology. Like, I guess that's kind of cool. Like, I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, we're gonna be able to see all this stuff, whether it's good or bad. We're gonna see it unfolding before our eyes. And yeah, at least our generation gets to witness that or experience that, even if it's good or bad. I'm glad that I get to, because some people never did. And yeah, I give it 2 years. Remember that.